It's a peculiar thing to be the last person to touch something meant to be forgotten. We only know about Elias because of a missed mortgage payment. He was a ghost in his own life. A quiet, solitary man who worked the back end of systems no one remembered existed. For 12 years, he maintained infrastructure that had already been written off. When he stopped showing up for his shifts, his supervisor didn't investigate. He just assumed Elias had finally quit. No family called. No friends knocked. It wasn't until a real estate agent forced the lock of his suburban home for a foreclosure sale that the world found what Elias left behind. The house was orderly, preserved, almost sterile. But in the basement, on a workbench beneath a single fluorescent bulb, sat an open Pelican case. Inside were logs, printouts, and one digital recorder, all documenting a single day. According to Elias's logbook, the day began with a routine decommissioning of Penn Station 74, a so-called legacy site. Old copper, lead-lined walls, dead weight scheduled to be disconnected and forgotten. Within the first hour, Elias identified something labeled Line 412. The record said it was terminated in 1982. No billing, no routing, no physical endpoint, and yet the mainframe showed a successful connection at 3:07 a.m. every night, without fail, for 44 years. Elias noted that the line wasn't active during the day. It only woke up after midnight. He should have pulled the breakers and left. Instead, he stayed. By early afternoon, Elias had traced line 412 through the station's archived routing tables. Not maintenance records, but administrative ones. The line originally belonged to a regional sleep study clinic. Not a laboratory, not a government facility. A publicly funded clinic that once operated quietly on the edge of the city. Its records showed a gradual shutdown, budget cuts, and finally, a fire in 1981. No scandal, no investigation, just a closure form stamped processed. What unsettled Elias wasn't the clinic, it was what remained assigned to the line. A degraded magnetic backup tape, one looping audio file. When he played it, he heard breathing, not gasping, not panicked, measured, assisted, mechanical. Elias wrote that the sound reminded him of something meant to keep someone alive when they couldn't do it themselves. Then came the power readings. The copper connected to line 412 wasn't drawing electricity from the station. It was pulling it in. A surge brief enough to avoid alarms, but strong enough to dim the lights of nearby blocks. Elias underlined one sentence in his notes twice. This line is not consuming power. It is sustaining something. As daylight faded, Elias's handwriting deteriorated. Routing logs showed outbound activity. Line 412 wasn't receiving data. It was calling out. 14-second intervals. Always 14 seconds. Short enough to avoid detection. Long enough to collect something usable. Elias stopped writing about systems and started writing about sounds. Footsteps. Voices. Rooms that felt occupied even when empty. Convinced he was dealing with a remnant that should have died with the clinic, Elias decided to end it manually. He shut down the main breakers, took industrial shears, and physically cut the copper feed to line 412. He watched the terminal go dark. For the first time that day, his notes stopped shaking. Elias left the station, went home, locked every door. He wrote one final line before midnight. Connection severed. Site neutralized. The following audio was recovered from a digital memo device found on Elias's basement.
The shadows in here. They move when I'm not looking. I swear they do. My chest feels... God, it feels so heavy. I cut the wire. I watched it snap. Saw the spark. It was dead. It should be dead. 307. Please. Not 307. Make it stop. Please, just... I listened to it. I was so stupid. I listened. It's my voice, but... wrong. The breathing. It's not in the phone anymore. It's behind me. In the corner. Coming from the static. The wire. I didn't cut a connection. I broke a cage. I let it out. I opened the door and I didn't even know.
If you're listening to this, and you get a call at 307, don't answer it! Answer it.
When police searched the house later that morning, they found no sign of Elias. His clothes were folded. His bed was made. The only anomaly was a sound, faint, steady, vibrating through the floorboards. A dial tone. Still connected. Still waiting. You might want to check your call history. Look for anything you don't remember answering. Anything that lasts just 14 seconds. Are you certain you're the only one listening right now?